Hey everybody, Jorunn here, and I wanted to show what I love about this game is just the realism of space. And even just now in 2.4.1, people say that there's not a lot, but and just the assets in this small little region around the planet Crusader in the Stanton Star System. And we've got 3 or 4 or 5 space stations. There's Port Olisar, there's the ICC probe, which this is. There is Korea, the FPS location, and yeah, I guess there's 3 space stations and a couple of moons. The moon Yela, the moon at Korea, and the asteroids. But these space stations are just so incredible. I mean, the ships are incredible. Space is incredible. Look at this. Look at these stars, the nebulas. Just look at it. It's just freaking real to me, and that's what I love about Star Citizen. I just look at those nebula. I want to fly out there and fly through those nebula so bad, and it's just freaking amazing. There's a Stanton Star. Well, a lot more planets. And look how far away we are from that star. So we're in the Crusader planetary orbit. That's Crusader. Port Olisar is around Crusader, so that's a gas giant. Crusader's over there. The moon Yela's over there. There's a couple more little moons. And look how big space is, and we're going to have 100 star systems, over 100. Yeah, I know it's going to be years, and we're in year 3, 4, because November, December was the anniversary sale, and that's where I got my 350R. Very exciting! Can't wait for the next anniversary sale. I'm going to save up and get something cool, but it boggles my mind every time I get in here and I just look around at just space. And this is where I want to live. And you know, in this lifetime, I don't work for Elon Musk, so probably not going to make it to Mars, and I'm probably not going to make it into space. But this is the closest that most all of us are going to get in this lifetime, because it is just so freaking real. And that's Chris Roberts' dream, is to make it so immersive, and it exceeds expectations every time they release a new ship. The Starfarer, oh my god, 4 levels. You can run around and have FPS battles. You have a crew of 4, 5, 6 guys in there. You can get lost. I've gotten lost. The thing is freaking huge, and that's just the first big ship. You know, it's like 100 meters or so, a little over 100 meters. Caterpillar's coming out. We've seen some art about the Caterpillar, and Caterpillar's just freaking gorgeous. Absolutely freaking gorgeous. I'm not going to buy the Caterpillar. I didn't buy the Starfarer. I don't have that much time to play, and while I've put quite a bit into the ships that I have, I can't afford everything. Look at the detail. And just look at the detail. And there's no other space simulation that is ever going to give you what Chris Roberts is giving you. And this is just so freaking beautiful. The immersion, the texturing, and the paint, and they put so much love into this. Look at the paint. It's worn. It's been in space. Gets hit by micrometeorites. These struts, the colors, the shadows. Look at the shadow of my ship. Check that out. And look at these textures. Look at those strut mounts. How freaking big this thing is. You know, right now we can't actually go inside most of them, and even in Olisar we can only really just kind of run around each strut, and there's 4 struts and they're all the same. Yeah, I know it. But they're adding to it. We've got the shops here in 2.4. Oh, careful. Careful. I have strafed into things before. I'm on SCM mode. Actually, I should probably go into precision mode. Whoa! Am I in precision mode? Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. Careful. Wow, look at that. And the pipes, the struts, the modules. At some point, we're going to be able to walk around inside of these things. Look at those communication arrays. I just love the space stations. I love them. I mean, it's just so freaking gorgeous. Look at that paint. Look at that. I mean, every last little detail they put into this game. Look at that. People wonder why this game is taking so long. I know they have so much already in this game. So much. And look how freaking big this ship is. And the space station. And it is just huge. And this is a small one. This is just the ICC probe. Just the ICC probe. There's not really much on it. It's really just a science probe. Out here, Tessa, all by her lonesome, monitoring the probes. Look at those big sensor arrays. Those struts. What's that thing? So I got my dual joysticks here recently. Well, a few weeks ago. And I just love the maneuverability of dual joysticks. I'm getting better. It's a little tricky. This thing. Another communications array. See, just the way they put them on. So this is the same module that they've got up on the far end. Way the hell back over there. But because it's over here, it kind of looks different. Just where they plug these things on. So they've created all these different modules now for the space station, so they can really plug and play and create more. And look at this thing. Oh, God, it's just freaking amazing. And the size of this thing. I'm only halfway across this thing, flying down here. Someday we're going to be able to walk around inside of these things. And they're talking about maybe later this year having us be able to walk all the way from strut A to strut D, B, and C. I have a light too, don't I? Where's my light? I haven't set that button up properly. T? Maybe that doesn't work here. Alright. Trying to figure out where I put my lights. Just remapped all my buttons, controls. Oh. So it looks like fuel modules or something. Look at these habitation modules. Those lights. Those are rooms. Those are for like people. These habitation modules, they're freaking huge. And this is like a floating city. It's a monster floating city in space. And hundreds of people. Look at this strut. It's yellow. God, I just freaking love this game. Look at those things. So each one of those, they look like lights to me. So they look like habitation modules, really. I don't know what they are. but that's what they look like to me. My uneducated self. More like, I don't know if those are fuel or oxygen. I can imagine that they're really storing those amounts of oxygen, and they've got to be generating it. Look at that thing. What does that thing do? Another thing stuck on here. Recently turned motion blur off. I had to reinstall the game again. Had a bad crash 3 hours later, and redid my configuration settings using Board Gamer's high performance, not high graphics, because I don't have a high graphics rig. Oh, look at these modules. They're freaking huge! And they dwarf my ship. They're freaking huge. What does that say? I am upside down. Let's see if I can turn and read that. Type in 86 volume, 300,000 square meters liquefied hydrogen. How cool is that? Look at that. So those are fuel tanks. So like a starfarer could go and collect and refine fuel at the gas giant Stanton. No, Crusader. Crusader's a planet. And come back here and sell it to the ICC probe, load this up, and then ships coming by here could refuel. So this badass ship that I am flying is the Saber. For those of you who don't already know which one this is, it isn't currently available for sale. It surprised the crap out of everybody when it came out. Oh, look at that paint. It's all worn. Just so freaking real. And I have low to medium graphics settings. And this is not even like high graphics. Because I only got like I'm on a laptop. Yeah, it's an i7 with 12 gig of RAM. But I only have an 850M NVIDIA graphics card, which, the way the universe works, is fairly inferior, but good enough to run the game. Good enough for me. I'm getting 20 FPS right now. Which, yeah, it's not 40 FPS or 60 FPS. Yeah, I know all the fancy YouTubers with their 970 and 980 graphics cards. They love to get smooth 60 FPS. I will soon. I have a massive gaming rig coming in just a few weeks, so I am ridiculously excited because I'm going to be able to see this in all of its glory. Look at this thing. So those are similar rotating modules like Olisar has. Switching from precision into... Whoa! Whoa, whoa, flying weird, flying wild. Into SCM mode. Space combat mode. To fly around the ship. Look how freaking big the space station is. I just love this game. There's Crusader off in the distance. It's just amazing. I drool every time I get in this game. I don't even really think about this as a game. I think about it as a space simulation. I mean, I could literally just fly around in space, looking at stuff. And the stuff that's here. I just love it. Love it. I mean, it's just freaking gorgeously amazing. I just love what they've done. And we don't even have hardly anything. 2.4.1, Nexus 2.5, we're just starting July. and they're talking about 2.5. Has not been content locked yet, so we don't know exactly what we're getting. We do know that we are getting what do they call it? I forget the name of it, but it is going to be the Outlaw base, where the Outlaws can spawn. It's going to be an asteroid base in Yella system, so the Outlaws don't have to spawn in Olisar and get attacked by Crusader security. When they spawn in. But it is apparently it's a version of Nyx. Or not Nyx, I forget what they call it. But the Nyx landing zone, which is mostly ready, but not ready for prime time. It's actually in a different star system. Is going to be super, super cool. That is coming in 2.5. Along with some more clothing. They're talking about the more frontier, grungy, outlaw type clothing, which is going to be cool for people. And we're not sure what else we're going to get, but hell, that's going to be a lot. So 2.5 will be good. 2.4.1 fixed a lot of the bad bugs that we were having in 2.4 when we got persistence. So we've got a lot of coolness going on right now, just being able to play it a lot more stably. And 2.5 is coming. 2.6. I think 2.5 probably maybe get toward the end of July, so then give 2.6, you know, they've been talking about having one release a month, which for 2.4, because it was such a huge release, it took a little bit longer than a month and a little more than a month to get it all sorted out. But if we have 2.5 for a month, 2.6 for a month, so maybe in August sometime we get 2.6, no idea what's coming in that. And then 2.7, Chris Roberts told us in the last 10 for the chairman that we're going to get procedural planets, and we're going to get the entire Stanton Star System. We're going to get, what the hell is it? Where's the sun? Sun. We're going to get this entire star system. That sun. The planet. Where's the planet? I don't know where the planet is. Space is freaking huge. So somewhere there's a planet. Somewhere there's Crusader. But there are several planets. There's the Hurston landing zone that they're working on. There is a bigger asteroid belt. The Yella asteroid field is only around Stanton's moon. Or Crusader's moon. So Crusader is a planet. Yella is a moon. The Yella asteroid belt, as big as it is just a tiny little belt around a moon. There's an asteroid belt around this entire star. This entire solar system. It's going to be mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. The size of this. Love it. I've rambled on enough. I'm just talking about what I love here is space. The final frontier. Heading off towards Crusader. Signing off. We're going to do another one of these, and just because I just love this game so much, the simulation, I'm going to do a little fly around each of these space stations because they're freaking amazing. And we take them for granted now. People are bored. People are like, oh, I need more content. I need more stuff. It's like we're in alpha, early development. They're building stuff. It takes time. Enjoy what we have and be patient. It's going to be freaking amazing. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you around the verse.